Links in the description, and as usual I will explain my guess in every round. Okay, we have the board here, so we are in Poland, and we have that warning sign which have a very thin red border. The quality is not very good. If it is a normal red border, you should be able to see it. That's the Polish holy pole. Also, we have a specific font on the green sign in Poland. Last video I said when I see wind turbine I tend to go like this area, but that one the vibe is completely different, and I will trust my... Yeah, this time it's not that area. It seems a little bit different. I feel like this area is more open. Let's see what we get in round 2. We are in Ghana. I think this is just like Accra or something. Let's see what is written on the sign. Don't think there is any address or something like that. This Ghana tape is not peeled off, so usually it's more south of the country near the coast, and we can see a lot of these trees. I would say it's also more coastal. I feel like if you see like a town here, you cannot see any grass. It's developed. You cannot see any soil. I would say usually you are in a big city. The shops, they are not building along a highway. It is some grilled here. That makes me think of big city. I will just staying in Accra. Yeah, it's just in Accra. At least show me the map, please. Here we go. Alright, round 3. Okay, finally we got the third round. I think we are in Thailand. Could be Philippines. This concrete road is just made me think of that 2 countries. This should be the front of the car. Are we driving on the left? Anyway, I feel it's more Thailand than Philippines. Maybe because of the trees. I don't feel this look like Philippines at all. I don't feel this is like the east of Thailand. I would assume I can see some red soil there. I cannot see any southern tree here. The Gen 4 blue car is just very common in Thailand, and I didn't expect it's south, and it's on an island. I really cannot see the sea, although we are quite near the coast, but maybe it's blocked by the trees or mountains. This should be Chile. We have this pole. When you see the pole, there is a hole. Not really a hole, you cannot see through it. You can see it from a distance. This car I think is exclusive in Chile, this white car. You can see another white car, but that one is not exclusive in Chile. You can find in other countries. Of course, it's not the north of the country. Look at the map. So far, my best decision is putting a chair here so I can sit down when waiting. This round loads like 3 minutes. I'm still waiting for the result. It is more south. You know, it's the time I bring out the evidence again. This is the car I'm mentioning. This one on the right, you can only see it in Chile, but this one you can see it in other countries. This thing is better to call it a slot. So yeah, if you see this slot, you are in Chile. And from a distance, you may not see the slot clearly, but you can still see a line. It's easy to tell apart the North Chile, which is very dry, and the South Chile, which is more green. But it requires more skills to get the right region in the north and the south. The last round we got is around here, so we are getting a temperate oceanic climate. Actually, I don't know what it means, but if that helps you, that's good. Alright, see you a few minutes later. Oh, this one is quite fast. Okay, we have the yellow reflector on the bollard. You can find in Chile, but we are not in Chile, we are in Spain. I would say Spain more commonly have this, but I just point out Chile also have this one. The sign here, there's no white border. In Spain, the warning sign, they don't have the white border, which a lot of other European countries will have. And we have this pole, a lot of sections on it. You can find this in France and Spain. And it seems like we have a blue and white chevron, the white arrow with a blue background. You can find in France and Spain, but the bollard and the sign tell you this is not France. The France bollard is quite unique. I feel the north vibe here. Yeah, it's the north, but not east, it's west. Yeah, it's quite green here. Just let me add something about the chevrons. In Spain, not only the blue and white chevron, you can also see a black background with the right arrow chevrons. White arrow, blue background chevrons, you can only find in Spain and France in Europe, but when you go other continents, you can find in like Qatar. Okay, I got all the countries. I think today's rounds is quite generous to beginner because there are lots of clues. The Poland one, we have the pole, we have the bollard, we have the warning sign, we have the green road sign with a specific font, and this one in Spain we have again the bollard, the pole, the chevron. Maybe the Thailand is a little bit more difficult. I think this round what makes the difference is really about the region guessing. You can see my Thailand guess is off and also the Spain guess. Game 2. Okay, this one is challenging. I'm not sure about the country. The first thought is Italy or Greece. Don't know if this is like Italy or Greece. I cannot see any tall wooden pole, which is quite common in Greece. It seems like the pole, they are all silver, so maybe they are not the wooden pole you can find in Greece. I think this is more Italy. Oh, it's Sardinia. So we're in the right country, but not the right part of it. Again, it's the region guessing. I think this is more about the vibe guess. You know, I love to use the prolonged guide. One way I learn is playing the games, and then if I miss the country or area, I may try to search for the guide to see if anything in that location actually helps. In Sardinia, you can find these random great rocks and some cactus, but in this image, I cannot find any of them. A long time ago, I played duos. In a round, I sent Sardinia, and the opponents DM me after the game. They live in Sardinia, but they just don't understand my guess, and they, as a Sardinian, they are sad I went to Sardinia in that round. Sometimes it's about the vibe, and of course if you live there, it will be much easier. Just like if I get a Hong Kong round, no matter it's just some random tracker, I may have a higher chance to recognize them. By the way, in this whole series, I think we haven't get any round in Hong Kong. It would be good if we can get one. I know it doesn't sound very interesting for a lot of people because it's just a small place, people just click middle, but it's just fun for me. Okay, next round. Are we in Finland? Yeah, I just feel the Finland vibe here when I first look at the trees, they look very Finnish, and when we turn around we can see the snow pole, the small reflector on the top, and I feel this is kind of north. Like the trees are quite thin, this seems like extremely rural. I want to send more north in this round. I definitely can see some elevation here, so that also makes sense for the north of the country. 82 near the airport. Finland region guess is also not easy. Yeah, we are in a similar region, getting the right latitude. Near Sweden, it's only a white road. It's a very good Finland guess. Because I cannot open that light. When I open, it will be too bright on the screen. I can show you. It's too bright, that may hurt your eyes, so I can open that light. I have a window there. There are some lights from the back, but there's not enough lights from the front. And you see how many things I have already talked and we're still in the loading screen. I cannot play competitive at all because you know, it will time out and my opponent's already guessing the second round and I'm still in the first round. Here, we are back to Kenya. I mean, we don't have any Kenya round today, but we're just in Kenya. Some yellow license plate here. We have this snorkel on the pickup truck. There's a mountain and there's another mountain. Seems like it's quite mountainous. Yeah, I just keep kind of the middle. It's not far away, southwest. So maybe Mount Kenya is more like here. I don't know how Mount Kenya looks like. It seems like we are just looking at this forest reserve. We cannot really see the Mount Kenya there. The compass doesn't fit there. Let's see what we get in round 4. Okay, next round. We have something here. 800 is not useful. It's not an area code. We are in US. We have a lot of big cars like this in the US, Canada. We have front plate. Can we see anything on the train? Don't think I can find any information there. This pole with a lot of small holes on it just for US, Canada. Front plate usually more north. What is this plate? It seems like a little bit yellow on it. Feels like there is little yellow on it, but I cannot think of any state that have a yellow plate look like this. That's a pale yellow plate, so I'm thinking of New Jersey and New Mexico, but New Mexico don't have the front license plate, and this is definitely not New Jersey. It is too dry here, so I don't know what is that plate. I just send a middle. Seems like kind of flat here. It's really New Jersey. It's really the New Jersey plate. I don't know New Jersey could be that dry. I read the plate right. This pale yellow plate you can find in New Jersey. Maybe it's just in the summer all the grass turned brown. I like to get some rounds like this because this really refresh my database, and when it tells you it is New Jersey, now I know I'm not familiar with the place enough. That's a good round, and if you know any other thing, just tell me it is New Jersey. I'm also happy to know. Okay, and we are going to the last round. The last round seems like, are we driving on the left? That sign seems like we're driving on the left. This should be Australia. With the possum guard there, surely it's Australia. At first I'm thinking could it be like US, sometimes US, Australia. Not a lot of eucalyptus. And now, what part of Australia this is? This pole could help. I need to relearn my Australia pole. I already forgot all of them. Seems like there is a range of mountains. I don't think it's like Victoria. I'm just hatching like New South Wales, Queensland. Oh, it's Victoria. Well, again, I get the wrong vibe there. That's why you either need to improve your vibe guess or you need to learn the pose. I found that this trident pose you can find in Victoria. I'm surely not sending Western Australia in this round. So if you know the pose, this is easy to get. And actually, when we turn around, look at that pole. Here is another Victoria pole. So this is what you get if you don't learn your pole. If you learn the pole, this is a free round. But you know, this is also a thing in this series. We're exploring together and try to learn something new from the game. I'm sure a lot of you had heard of ChatGPT, but do you know CatGPT? So let's ask them a question. Could you play Geoguessr with me? And what they will reply? Maybe I just don't understand the language. My advice is don't let your cat to know this. You never know what they are secretly planning. See you tomorrow.